Okay, so you know what? I was just thinking about this. Um, we have Nasana's sister's evidence to go and show to her. We have to talk to Admiral Koku about his missing Marine unit. It's probably best if we head back towards the Citadel, I think, at this point, just so that we can take care of all of that. I mean, I know Dr. Tassoni is somewhere in the system here, but it's probably better if we go back to the Citadel and take care of those things before we go ahead and find her, because, I mean, I don't think she's going anywhere, and honestly, if she's way out in the middle of, nowhere, Kansas out here, I don't think that there's going to be any kind of difficulty with the Geth or anything like that. So she's probably fine, I'm sure. She's the daughter of a matriarch. I'm sure she can hold her own for a little while. But yeah, we should probably go back and report that stuff. Oh, and there's that one guy, Gareth. He wanted me to go find his brother in the Strenuous system. I guess we should go take care of that too while we're on the way there, because the Horsehead Nebula is directly on the way to the Citadel there. So we could, and I mean, Novaria's in there, but we're not going to Novaria yet. For the same reason that I said before. Oh, by the way, there's the little horse head. Doesn't really look like a horse head, but whatever. Doesn't really look like anything else, to be fair. So maybe it's a horse looking at you, and this is its backside or something. Maybe it's a Clydesdale. You never know. Maybe it has an apple in its mouth or hay or something, and that's what it's eating. I don't know. I'm seeing things that I don't need to. But there's no the cluster or the solar system where Novaria is. I'm pretty sure the one he wanted me to go to is the Strenuous system, and Fortuna is the one that I could go to take care of that Helena Blake thing. But we'll take care of that later. For right now, we have a brother to save. So that's what we're gonna go do. Actually, while we're over here, we might as well go to Argus Row and take care of Rex's family armor thing too, shouldn't we? I think that's in the Phoenix system in Argus Row. I need to look at my list again, although my iPod's a little low on battery, but whatever. I'll look at it during a loading screen or something. But let's explore around the Strenuous system, see if we can't find Gareth's brother. Yunthoro. I thought it was the one I was going to have to land on for a second, but it's just survey. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Yunthoro has never been fully mapped. Probably because it's hard to get a reading on the planet's surface if it's shrouded by a thick atmosphere. Excuse me. Jesus. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. Yeah, that would make it hard to map, wouldn't it? There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean, probably far away from the surface where the sun probably bakes everything, or the greenhouse gases go crazy because it's a thick atmosphere. We found a League of One medallion in a deep space probe orbiting Yunthoro. Alright, cool. Good job, Tally. Antitara. Antitara? I don't think it's Antitara because it's not an E. Whatever. I'm going to say Antitara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lend it a distinct brown tint. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's survey. We got a gas deposit. Not that we need it, but you know. Got some more helium-3. That's never a bad thing, in case the Alliance wants to go and do other things here. Trellin. Let's see Trellin. Trellin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Yeah, it was kind of a little planet there. It's only 1163 kilometers across. Wouldn't that not be considered a planet? It would just be considered like a dwarf planet? I don't know. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Excuse me. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Great. That makes... I mean, I guess it's no different than seeing a face on the surface of the moon, but whatever. Unfortunately, we're looking at, I think, the northern hemisphere of the planet here, so we can't really see that. It'd be kind of cool to look at. I just don't know if I'd give any merit to the fact that it looks like a goddess, but whatever. You never know. I haven't seen what a Solarian... I don't even know what a Solarian goddess would look like. I can't even comprehend something like that, so whatever. Shawin, or Zawin. Level 1 cold hazard, but we can't land here. Zawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planetside conditions are hazardous with constant ice storms racking the surface. And you know what that means, the Explorer armor's coming back out, but we can't land there right now. I wonder why. If you look around here, I think it's here something. There it is. We scan directly close to Shaowen's orbit. You can find the MSV Majesty, the ship that we were looking for Garrett's brother. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. That's no good. And Captain Willem, I think, is his brother, so that's not good either. Hopefully he got out of there and before the, ship got blasted to pieces by whatever blasted it to pieces. Let's scan it. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Shaowen. Alright. And now if we go back to Shaowen, as you can see here, we can now land there, so that's good. But we'll do that in a minute. Let's go over here and get this last planet. The Salgan. Big old gas giant, looks like. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, the Salgan's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Well, that makes sense. Nothing too special about it, although I think... Does it have rings? Or am I just imagining? No, I think I'm imagining it. Yeah, I'm imagining it. Whatever. Be kind of cool, but... whatever. I'm saying whatever a lot for some reason. I wonder why. Let's land on Shaowen and see if we can't find Captain Willem. I gotta figure, if he evacuated from the ship, he's a captain of the ship and everything like that. Even with the level 1 cold hazard, he probably is still alive down there. But granted, that's just that's an optimistic outlook on things. And with the level 1 cold hazard and no colony set up down here, it might be hard to stay alive for too long. Which makes me think I should have come here earlier. But anyway, let's head down to the surface there. Mass accelerator fire from a ship. Well, the only things that could do that are either pirates or Geth, so in the event of either, let's take Rex and Garrus with us. And we will see what we can find down here. Oh crap, I have to equip the Explorer. I almost forgot about that. I know I'm taking liberties again. I said I wouldn't be equipping armor. Especially, there's no reason for me to equip it with Rex and Garrus being here. It's like, where the hell would I get changed inside the Mako, But gonna re-equip it, gonna look at where we need to go on the map, and then I'll be right back. Okay, in the process of doing all the stuff I had to do off screen, found out, first of all, there's a shit ton of anomalies on the surface of Shaowen, so we're probably going to go ahead and explore all of them. But anyway, Garrus actually got a level up off screen there that I took care of. He's finally got advanced adrenaline burst, although I don't know if that will necessarily help him too much. It'll be helpful because it gives him a little bit less recharge time, and he can reload his sabotage and damping and all that stuff, so those are helpful. But, yep. Re-equip the Explorer armor. Again, I don't know where I would have changed into it, but whatever. Pretend like I changed into it on a ship. I don't know. Let's see if we can recover this artifact. I don't really need this armor because it's only a level 1 hazard, but I'd rather not freeze my proverbial balls off while I'm here, Just doesn't sound like a fun time to me. Especially considering the fact that we were racked with a winter storm yesterday. I think it was Winter Storm Neptune, if I recall correctly from the Weather Channel. And it threw, guess what, another, I think, probably 4 inches or 6 inches of snow at us. It wasn't as much because Lake Ontario kind of buffers a lot of the winter storms for us. Oh, this looks like Thresher Maw territory. Hold on a second. I guess I didn't really need to save it there because we just saved, but whatever. I just don't feel like dealing with Thresher Maws, man. Oh good, the volume is still down low because I'm afraid of them being around here. Crash probe. No Thresher Maw? No Thresher Maw. Hello? There he is. I had a feeling you'd pop up sometime. Hate these damn things. I think if I stay on a hill, I should be alright. I don't think he pops up if you're on a hill. Like right here. So he popped up behind the hill, but he wasn't actually on the hill itself. So if I stick to the high ground, we should be alright. He popped up right next to me. Careful. Like, if I stay right here-ish, it should be alright. I think. Just jump right into my scope real quick there, buddy. Okay, let's flatten out here so I can shoot straight. There we go. Oop, I don't want that. You can keep your goods there, Mr. Salesman. I don't want them. Stand still. There we go. Gotcha. Nice. I'm glad they're not zombieing on me here real quick, because that would just, like, suck. Well, I guess that's not really the correct term, because zombieing implies that you go into that whole, you know, the T position where the character's frozen and all that other stuff. What they're doing is just re-raising, basically, if you will, if you remember some of the older Final Fantasy games. Because I don't think they have re-raise in any of the newer ones. At least none that I'm aware of. Of course, I haven't played 13.2 all the way to the end, so I don't know that for sure. But or Lightning Returns, for that matter. Last one I think they had, it was 10, I think. Although 10 just came out with an HD re-release, so that's a possibility too. Did I just get Polonium rounds 7? I think I need those, actually. I think I only have 6. Yeah, let's equip those. And actually, Garrus can have those tungsten rounds now that I'm thinking about it. Because I think he only has 6. Yeah, he only has 6. So here's 7. Proton round 6. Did you have proton? Yeah, you did. Okay, that's fine. I'll equip the upgrades. I just won't equip the new armor. And we got to level up. What the hell do I want? Okay, I said I was going to start on medicine after this. Yeah, I can start on medicine. That's fine. That'll improve my Metagel cooldown time by 14%, which is quite a bit. Really, the only one that you really might desperately want is this one, because 10% for 1 point is quite a good investment, I think. So, yeah, that's worth noting. I don't think I'm ever going to get throw for Rex, because I think the other things are more important for him, like having Master Shotguns, Master Fitness, and Master Barrier. I might Master Warp, actually, instead of Fitness, because Fitness is only really there if he... immunity is only really there if he loses all of his barriers, you know? Like, if he loses all of his shielding, then I activate Barrier for him. Then he loses all of his barriers, then he can activate Fitness, and then he shouldn't die anytime soon. But we'll see from there. Now, Garrus, what do I want to do with you? This unlocks electronics, but I don't really need electronics for you. I think... you only have 19 points to put in. Why is your armor not loading in? Whatever. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then assault rifles is 7, 8. Okay, sure, we'll work on damping for you. Now we've got something unique. Master damping is pretty damn good, so we'll work on that for him. I think Tally now has Master Sabotage and Overload, if I recall correctly. So that was Turian Wreckage. This is a crashed probe that we took care of. Let's go over here next. See if we can find out that way. In this massive winter storm. Although really it's only a level 1 hazard, so I suppose it's not that massive. It's just, you know, it's a light breeze. No. If it was a light breeze, we wouldn't have any hazard. Shoot to thrill, although I kind of destroyed my acceleration there by floating too much. This looks like a decent jump. Here we go. Whee! Yeah, not quite what I can get from SSX, but you take what you can get. I actually kind of like the new SSX game. I didn't think I would, because I played it at first and I was like, oh, this is nothing like tricky. And the one I'm talking about is SSX 2012, so I suppose it's not that new. But I actually like it a fairly decent amount. Yeah, I mean, you have to unlock a whole crap ton of stuff, but that kind of gives the game a little bit of replay value, you know? Gives you a reason to keep playing it. I was thinking about at some point doing a, oh, there's the iridium deposit, alright. Let's go get that first. I was thinking about at some point doing some sort of, like, playthrough of it, where I got, like, bronze or silver medals in all of the courses, but then I was kind of like, well, you know what? This was my mindset, basically. This was when I was first posting Pokemon Showdown stuff in January of last year, I think, when I was still doing my Metal Gear Rising mixes. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, this looks like a homing beacon of some kind. And there's a corpse at it. Great. Oh, well, that's not good. Hope that isn't our captain. I don't think he would bother trying to mark a mineral deposit. I think he'd just kind of, you know, just go. Might have been from this abandoned camp, though, so we should probably check that out. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. This was when I was still doing the music mixes and doing Pokemon Showdown stuff more frequently. And I was thinking about, hey, you know, I should probably do, like, SSX stuff, because there's 153 medals to get on there, so there's plenty for me to get. So that'll keep content going up on my channel pretty much daily for like half a year, which is ridiculous. But then I kind of had the whole appendicitis thing happen, and that kind of stunted my uploads. And then I decided I didn't really want to do that, because I felt like doing more playthroughs rather than other stuff. But, a generator. Let's activate it. See what happens. Generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Okay, and what would those be? Oh, cool. So there's a mineral deposit here, a mineral deposit here, and then there is an anomaly here. We've got most of the places of interest already because we got the mineral deposit down here. But we can go back to this one that's right here. We'll have to go through. There's like a little narrow mountain pass right there that we might be able to fit through to get to this mineral deposit and then all the way around to the mercenary camp. So we can check if they took the guy hostage or just killed him. I kind of hope it's not the latter, but push comes to shove, we will kill the mercenaries for killing his brother. That's for sure. Things you do for the Alliance Command, you know. We expected jump, so I didn't really say anything. This looks like a decent jump. Well, it's a little too not sloped. So. The better jumps are always the ones that are where you're on a hill and then you fly off of it, you know. Oh, it's down here. It's like cobalt? Yeah, I was going to say cobalt. But I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say anything and make myself look like an idiot. Not that that's anything new, but, you know. Survey this cobalt, then. Gotcha. Alright, so there's another light metal.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
I don't think we need to bag and tag some cobalt, Garrus. Just cobalt. We have another anomaly over here, which is great. I'm probably going to see if it's flatland, because if it's flatland, well, you know what that's going to mean. That's not that flat. Watch it be a Thresher Maw anyway. Oh, that would suck. Just drive right up to it. The beacon was a Geth trap. Okay, get me out of the thingy before. Okay. This isn't the one that I was talking about, but it's similar to the one that I was talking about before. Whoa. Okay, the camera's lagging, and other things are happening. It's making this difficult right now, but we'll work on that. Gotcha. It's just a bunch of Geth armatures. I think I'll be alright. I don't get overloaded too badly. That one didn't hit directly. Gotcha. Yeah, they even give me Metagel. Nice. Not that I need it. I'd rather have grenades, but I think I'm about to drive into an overload. Oops. Let's back up. That doesn't hit me. Yeah. There we go. But this wasn't the one that I was talking about, but it's still Geth here. So there's Geth and by the way, I checked the journal entry for this this mission. It's now called UNC Privateers. Turns out there's privateers, or I think that's a colloquial term for pirates.
Negative contact.
Thanks, Garrus. So that was just a beacon with Geth all around it. I think privateers is a it's, you know, like independent people, so like mercenaries that aren't really don't really have an allegiance to anybody. But there's mercenaries and there's Geth here. Great. Ooh, ablative coating 6, I could use that. Shredder round 6, that's pretty good. Tungsten round 6, I think we've got better tungsten rounds than that already, though. There's that, and then there's the mercenary camp right down here. So we'll probably get this mineral deposit. We'll save it real quick, just so that way the mercenaries don't destroy me. Not that they will, because my shields are practically full at this point, and they will be by the time I get to the camp. But, you know, better be safe than sorry. We are at level 32, and we've only done one main mission here, so I kind of got to be a little careful. Whoa. I thought that was like a bigger trench than it looked like, but it's not too bad. Let's get down there, boys! Survey this palladium. Whoa, okay. It's freaking out a little there. Just be careful, Shepard. Don't want to stub your toe here. That'd be kind of bad, wouldn't it? Stub your toe, fall over into this heavy metal deposit of palladium. Probably hurt a lot. It's probably pretty solid. I don't know anything about palladium, so I shouldn't talk. I'm just playing this game casually, you know. I don't know science-y things, but I like the atmosphere. I'm such an idiot. In case you're wondering, the reason why I keep calling myself an idiot is not... I mean, I guess you could call it self-deprecating humor, but it's not really that humorous. It's more for the fact that when I do projects like this, I typically like to have research done beforehand into the universe and all that stuff. And I kind of know exactly what I should expect in terms of the universe of Mass Effect and all of that stuff. But the basic stuff, because this is a game that has a primary basis in real-life concepts... there's snipers. Be careful. This thing's going out here. Okay, so there's 3 turrets and 2 snipers. Let's see if I can't get rid of the snipers real quick. Like right there. There we go. I got rid of one of them. What about... Oh no, there's one right there. There we go. Got him. No rockets for you. Oh, got me anyway. Whee. Well, okay, so there's one behind it. Is it shooting? It looked like it was shooting this turret. Trying to shoot me, probably. And then it ended up shooting the turret. Whoops. Guess you work on your aim there. Actually, these are Alliance heavy turrets. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. Aim isn't that great. Got that one. There's one more back here, and there's also a sniper. I think, yeah, mercenary sniper. That didn't hit. Hang on. He still assassinated me. Not even bad. Good shooting there, Tex. Doesn't matter because I got kinetic barriers to prevent you from destroying me, but whatever. Whoa. Gotcha. Okay, by the rockets, and we'll be in good shape. Alright. So here is the mercenary camp. So let's see if we can negotiate with them, or if they're just as dickish as is to be expected. Weapons at the ready, gentlemen. We know what to expect, but they're probably ready for us, so let's just be pretty careful here. Pretty sure Rex was stuck in the door there. He might be stuck again. I'm not 100% sure. Get off of there. There we go. Okay, good. He's not stuck this time. Take cover! There we go. Well, they know we're here now. I was going to say, they don't really know we're here yet, so maybe it's not a good idea to blow this, but... there. Whoa, shit. Alright. Throw them. And Rex, go for Carnage. Garrus, go for Overkill. Let's do this. Ah! Take the shot, gentlemen! No, you will not. No, you will not. Oh, Krogan. Holy shit. Hang on. How do I want to do this? I'm the only one with Neural Shock. Why don't you sabotage? I will... Overload? Will I overload? Yeah, I think I will. Yeah. Ha. Oh, I got a couple of them. Good. Although there are quite a few of them there now. There's a mercenary there with immunity. Why don't you damp that one? Rex, I could really use your warp right now. That would be pretty good. Yeah. Pop you with that. Rex. Rex. Jesus Christ, Rex, what are you doing? He's blocked. Alright. Lift. Get out of here. Alright. On me. There's one. Oh, good. Rex is back. Let's use warp. Warp the hell out of him. Yeah, take the shot, guys. There you go. Good work, team. Where's this other guy? Ah, there he is.
Enemy is everywhere!
Everywhere in here. Ah! Not even bad. Fusion explosives, plasma containment, normal containment. Alright, well. I'm just trying to blow people up. Mercenary sniper. Alright, I got this, guys. Hold on, watch this. Gotcha. Thought I was going to make an ass of myself there because I was going to say, yeah, I got this, guys. Watch this, and then just totally whiff him for a second. That's plasma. Good thing we're blocked. I can't just mount over or vault over this wall here, though. That might not work. What do we got? Two guys up top. I wonder if they're... Oh, Rex saw him. Apparently. Alright, you two.
On me!
Let's go. We're heading up. Well, and by heading up, I mean we're heading in this direction here and seeing if they come down. If they don't, then whatever. I'll just pop a barrier and then I'll beat the crap out of them when they come up. There's one right here. And it looks like there's one inside of the building there, too. Whoa. That's a sniper bullet. How is he doing that from inside? Oh, the door's open. That's why. Alright, well, that makes sense. See if we can draw this guy. Okay, so there's a mercenary sniper right there. Garrus is getting hit by that. Why don't we... I'm looking in this direction, so I don't really want to do that. Garrus, why don't you sabotage that guy since you're looking at him? I will throw this guy if I can. Rex, why don't you carnage?
Can't see him.
Gotcha. Alright, so we got a mercenary sniper there that's almost dead. That one's dead. Now, this guy is overloading and sniping people, which is not good. Let me pop a barrier real quick. Not that I really need it, but, you know, might as well. Okay, so he's probably walking up. Rex, please do the honors. Very nice. Thanks, Rex.
Perimeter secured.
Power junctions. I think we can blow these, but I'm just gonna... Oh, well, yeah, you guys are gonna get poisoned for that. Alright. Stand out here. I'll do the dirty work. I got poisonous protection. Not really. Out here. Hold your positions. I'll be back. Might as well blow these power junctions while I'm here, you know. There's that. One more. Those were mostly there. If you could see them all right, like if you were an infiltrator or something like that. Ooh, Gladiator 6. I wonder if that's any good. But yeah, if you were like an infiltrator or something and you had a sniper rifle so you could see those better, you could actually shoot, or not shoot them, but overload them up here, and then from there they would explode and you would do more damage to the mercenary snipers that are basically stuck by this, by this stuff. Secure storage locker, aid station. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd have one up here. Oh, there's Is this the captain? He has a captain's uniform on. Well, that's too bad. He didn't make it. But he has a data pad. I wonder what's on that. We should probably report that to Gareth on the Citadel there. We'll take care of that soon. Let me get this first. There we go. Well, nothing too good. Some stuff. Actually, is Tornado 6 better than the one that Rex currently has? I forget.
On me.
Alright, gents, we're out of here. Got what we needed. Captain Wilhelm unfortunately didn't make it. Sorry, I'm strafing around because I'm trying to get a drink as well, but good thing that wasn't a fusion containment cell, or I would not be standing here right now. That would suck. Ooh, almost missed this. Easy decryption. How much do you want to bet there's a fusion containment cell right now? Oh, it's a normal one. Whatever. I don't know if the other fusion containment cells explode or if it's just the ones that are on that ship that Julia was on. It's possible that those are the only ones that it's on, but whatever. Did we go in here? I don't think we did. Let's go inside. Maybe you'll have grenades for me. You never know. Disposal canister. I don't think they'd put grenades in there. Yeah, metagel. Although why they'd put metagel in there is beyond me too. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't look like there's anything else here, so let's head out. Ooh. Sorry, I had a bad experience with one of those canisters exploding on me once, so I'm just kind of paranoid about them, you know? I don't think it's a necessary paranoia, but... Oh, there was one out here, too. I didn't even see that one. Huh. We probably could have holed up, like, right here, and then when they came through the door, blasted that cryo cell, and they would have just been frozen, but... Whatever. All worked out in the end anyway, and I didn't even need Caden to do the whole double neural shock thing to those Krogan, so We are in good shape. I think we're done here. We got some equipment. Scorpion 5 medium armor for Rex, although I don't think that's going to be as good for him as this one. Gladiator armor is pretty nice. Well, it's not bad. Slightly less damage protection, slightly less shield. You take a hit to those for 18 tech and biotic protection. Nah, not a real fan of how it looks, I don't think. I kind of like my Warlord armor. He just looks like such a badass in the Warlord armor. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not as good as the Mantis, although it's kind of looks like it in a way. Just has more lights on it. Wonder if that's because the lights are there for if it was like actual gladiator armor, you know, so that way you could see them better in an arena. You know who's who. Maybe they color the lights different for the gladiators depending on where they're fighting. I don't know. It's just a guess.